Alright, here we are back again for more side quest adventures in Jarlaheim. On our way to getting Epona unlocked. So, we'll go back and do Zed's after we get some more of Jack and Jill's done. So, here we go. Hope y'all are having a great and awesome day. Let's get in it. Listen, this isn't working. If none of the candidates I've entered on the ballot papers won't want to run, I can't have an election. It's insane. The bad luck I have. I really need to get a hold of Herman. He's my last hope. If he can't save me from this job, I'll surely be forced to sit here and stare myself blind on budgets and forms until the day I die. Hey, Amanda, I spoke to Johanna at Jorvik stables and told her you would come. She repeated that she didn't know when Herman is due to return from vacation. But I don't trust her, not one bit. She's very devious. She knows, I promise you. Check with her and maybe she'll say something to you. It seems I won't get anywhere with her. I have to continue the self-torment and read and write and all kinds of useless stuff. Tell me if you happen to bump into Herman. I need to speak to him. See ya. Mm. Herman? No. He's on vacation, and I don't know when he'll be back. Who are you again? Herman? No. I don't know when he'll be back from vacation. It could be quite a while. Alright, so your name is Amanda. No, never heard of you. But there's always stuff to do around here if you want to lend a hand. Talk to Stein, the stable boy here, if you want to help. Here at Jorvik Stables, we respect hard work, or you could try our competition if you like. Good riders are also something we admire. You want to help with this? That's great. Well, we always need help around here. There's so much that has to be done every day. Do I know when Herman is back from vacation? Vacation? He isn't. Wait a second. I promise not to tell. Oops. Almost had a slip of the tongue there. You really need to see him? Hmm. If I only knew you better, then maybe. But listen, if you want to help out, go and get a pair of working gloves from the shed over there. Here's the key. There you go. A pair of sturdy working gloves always come in handy. Let's see. As you might have seen, here at Jorvik Stables we have animals other than horses. But cows, horses, pigs, and chickens too. We really like animals here. Sometimes it feels more like working at the zoo than in a stable. One thing you could do is milk our cows. Do you know how to do it? Excellent. Then you know there is nothing to it. Bring the bucket and milk the cows that are standing in the barn outside the stable walls. So we got that one. Our horses are the pride of Jorvik stables. We've had horses here since the beginning of time. Did you know this used to be the royal stables? We try to keep the horses outside as much as possible when it's weather they can enjoy. But then we have to feed them outside as well. Pretty obvious, huh? Here's some hay for the horses. Put it in their troughs outside the stable walls. They're probably very hungry by now. see. You should know the pigs here at the stables are real gluttons. Gluttons. Doesn't matter how much we feed them, they always seem to want more. But hey, that might be because I'm such a master chef. Amanda, here's a bucket of pig swill. Pour it into the pigs' food troughs, and they'll settle down for a couple of minutes at least. Alright, so let's go ahead and go get the hay done. Okay, so that's done. I could go this way, I guess. Cows are fed, pigs are fed, horses are fed. Good, you really are being a big help, Amanda. You seem to be trustworthy. Good, you seem to have good hand with animals. We really like that. Thanks. It's good to have you here. You really know your stuff. Now we just gotta do stuff with him every day for the horses and pigs and cows. We're here to Jill. Amanda, one of the city's residents, has requested assistance from the town hall. We're unable to help him, but if you have time, I'd really appreciate your help. You do have time? Excellent. Ride and speak to the city guard. He won't say what's happened over the phone, so I'm assuming it's something sensitive. A certain amount of discretion may be advisable. So long and good luck. Okay. Who are you? You're here to help me? Oh, that was kind of you. What was your name again? Amanda. That's a nice name. Well, you see, Amanda, a terrible crime has been committed. Someone has stolen my keys. Anyone in possession of those keys can open every nook and cranny in the city. Help me find the thief. We have to find him and punish him. I suspect that Mrs. Drake, she seems pretty shady. Or maybe Jack. He's a scoundrel too. Or maybe Jill, or the vet, or Herman. It could be anyone. It's terrible. Uh, did I maybe lose them? Well, I guess there's a microscopic chance. Where have I been today? First I went for breakfast at the cafe. Then I was in the park by the beach house. Later back at the cafe for lunch. Then I spoke to the store staff for a bit in the square. Later it was afternoon tea, and then I noticed that the keys were missing. You'll look for them? Thanks. I'll search around here and you can see if you can find them someplace else. That. Keys? There are my keys. Why did you have my keys? I lost them? Oh, it was nice of you to return them to me. Who are you, by the way? Amanda. What a lovely name. I should get back to work. I've spent my entire day looking for my keys. How do I make time for everything? You're thinking the city guard needs all the help he can get. Being this confused, it's a wonder he remembers how to breathe without anyone reminding him. Okay, let's go over here. Hello, Amanda. If you have time, I'd appreciate your assistance. I received a request for help from Philip Sunfield on behalf of the city. As always, I'm terribly busy. Jack has managed to infuriate the entire merchant quarter by saying he'll tear down the whole area and build a disco there instead. He didn't mean anything. He'd just been to Fort Pinta and been dancing, and the reporter who spoke to him happened to catch him precisely as he returned at 5 in the morning. So I need to sort out this blunder before it gets any worse. You have time to help me? Thank you, Amanda. It's much appreciated. I don't know I don't know much, but apparently his chickens have gone missing. I think it's best if you ride over there at first opportunity and let him explain. You might have been to the Sunfield farm already. If not, it's quite simple to locate. Ride eastwards through the city gates toward Jorvik stables. Make a turn to the north once you get to the horse pastures. It's the farm northeast of Jorvik stables. Good luck, Amanda. Hello there. Nice to meet you. I don't have time to talk to you right now. You see, our chickens are gone and I've been busy trying to find them. Oh, Jill sent you to help find them? Great. I can always rely on Jill. It was a good idea for her to send you. This is a mystery and it needs someone as shrewd as you to solve it. So it was like this. In the morning, I was peacefully sleeping when all of a sudden, Saga came running in screaming that the chickens were all gone. All of them. I'm usually quite sleepy in the morning, but as you can understand, I was wide awake in an instant and ran to the chicken coop as quickly as my feet would take me. All the chickens were indeed gone. Not even a single feather was left. First, I thought it must have been a fox, but all the shutters were closed and there were no holes a fox could get in or a chicken out. For that matter, my family and I have searched the entire state for hours without so much as stumbling on a clue. I don't have time to search any more. There's simply too much that needs to be done on the farm that can't wait. You know what? Go inspect the chicken coop yourself and try to figure out what has happened. You'll find it in the courtyard in front of the silo. It's hard to miss. Thank you for your help, Amanda. Let me know if you find anything. Let's see. Found a button in the mud. A button. Hello, again, Amanda. Have you figured out what happened to my chickens? No? Oh, that's it then. 4 chickens. What? Found something on the ground? Let me see. Hmm. What is this now? A button. Well, it's not mine, but that's about all I can tell you about it. Listen, there isn't anything special about it. Anyone might have lost it there. It's the only clue we have. Well, all right then. Who might know something? Well, my family are the only ones who could have lost it, I suppose. Saga's my daughter, who she was the one who first discovered that the chickens were missing. She's over at the farm working. Maybe it's her button. Okay. My wife, Martina, might have lost the button. That's a possibility, I think. She always has a lot to do, but you could always ask her if the button belongs to her, if she has time to see you. You can always ask my son, Loki, if the button is his. Listen, I've always tried to raise my children in the best possible way. But Loki is special. Ugh. His behavior worsens whatever I do. What I mean is, if you speak to him, don't let his demeanor color your impression of this family. Where is he? He usually avoids all sorts of work, but you'll probably find him close to home if you search for him. If you find him, tell him to muck out the pigsty right away. I told him to do it hours ago. Ugh. Alright. Hi there, my name is Saga. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Amanda. How can I help you? You hear about the chickens? Wow, I was so shocked when I discovered all the chickens were missing that I've not been able to do anything sensible all day. I've just been pondering what happened. What if someone has bird napped them? A button? Oh, I'd like to have a look at, but I have to do all the chores. I promised Mom and Dad before it gets too late. I have to carry really heavy sacks from the silo to a spot behind the wall for transporting. Phew, I can only carry them for a yard or so before I need to take a breather. Otherwise, I couldn't possibly manage. We can speak when I'm done, Amanda, but now I need to focus on my task at hand. You can carry the sacks on your horse? What a great idea. That'll be much faster. Okay, the sacks are over there by the silo. Put them behind the wall at the back of the farm. Thank you for your help. Okay, let's get this done. Oh, found Loki. Thank you for your help. Now let me think. I got up earlier than anyone this morning. And when I got out, all the chickens were gone. I've looked all over, but they're just gone. I don't know what happened. A button? Let me see. So you found this on the ground next to the chicken coop. Hmm. It's not very dirty. It can't have been on the ground for long. Fortunately, I don't recognize it. Hope someone else is able to help you. Good luck. See you around. Have I lost a button? Maybe I have, but I don't have time for a whole lot of chatting right now. Listen, I don't have time for you right now. The chickens are gone and you found a button. I know. It's not breaking news, but do you know what? There's nothing I can do. And if everyone was to run around and search for some runaway chickens, nothing would be done around here. You really want me to take a look at that button? Okay, here's what we'll do. If you help me milk the cows, save some time, then I'll have a look at your button. Here's a bucket. Use it to milk the cows in the cow shed and come back to me afterwards. Thank you. So let me have a look at that button. No, I don't recognize it. Move along now. I need to continue working. What do you mean, unpleasant? Listen, I actually don't know anything about it. Do I have to spell it out for you? Let's go over here to the sun. Oh, who are you? Can't you see I'm busy? If I've lost a button, I never lose buttons or anything. I'm not half-wit like you. What? You want to know what happened to the chickens last night? Yes, I know what happened. It was awful. But why should I tell you? You really want to know, don't you? Let's see. Okay, I'll tell you if you do me a favor. Take this shovel next to me, muck out the pigsty, and I'll tell you what I know. And don't get lazy on me. That mud should look like a mirror when you're done. Otherwise, I won't tell you jack. Now move it. So, mm, uh, ah, you finished mucking out? Good. I'll tell you all I know. You understand? I said nothing, 'cause I know nothing. Ha! You're so gullible. Get lost. That's messed up. Okay, so don't know anything. Nobody knew anything. I knew it. This is useless. I think I'll just have to accept that the chickens are gone. You don't want to quit? That's the spirit. However, I don't know who else you could ask. Actually, I guess you could talk to Frisia, my youngest. She's so young, she barely knows what a chicken is, but if you want to give it a shot, go ahead. She's over there by the hammock. Casper! Casper! Have you seen Casper? Please help me find him. He's ran off and I can't find him. Please, please, please. Chicken? No, he's a cat. How stupid are you? I can't do anything until I find him. I can't. Casper! So let's go find this Casper. Friendly ghost. Oh, no, we're looking for a cat. My bad. Ah, let's see. Where would Casper be? Could Casper be over here? Nope. Could Casper be over here? Ah, Casper in here? Casper, you're back. Don't run away again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is that button you're holding? I know that button. This button is so beautiful. Every time I see the coat it sits on, I think, I want those buttons. Whose coat? Is Soldy. It's Soldy's coat. I don't know how to say that name. I hope I'm not butchering the name. I don't have time for you anymore. I need to take care of my little Casper. Bye. Speak to my dad if you need anything. Hey there, how's it going? You know whose button it is? It belongs to Isolde. Isolde? I knew it. What are you saying? It's Isolde's button? Oh no, she would never steal any chickens. No, Amanda, you're on the wrong track. Isolde would never do such a thing. She's a conscientious girl. Do I know her? Well, she used to be here all the time before, but then she started to hang out with my son, Loki. I done, I done, and her mother put a stop to her visits here. She believed my son to be a bad influence, as she put it. Loki was devastated. Since then, he's become this bitter slacker who talks back and refuses to help around the farm. I always liked Idun. She seemed like a good person, but in that case she went overboard if you ask me. Couldn't she have spoken to Martina and myself first? Now you know. But as I said, Isolde would never steal anything. Why don't you ride over there and speak to her yourself? She lives on the Goldspur ground on the other side of Jarlaheim. But trust me, she would never do such a thing. Alright, before we go, I guess we could just go on. Hello, and welcome to the Goldspur family. What now? Stealing chickens? What? No, not me. Have I been to the Sunfield farm? No, never. Or not in a long time at least. I am innocent. I would never steal chickens or anything else for that matter. How dare you make such a claim? No, I don't want to speak to you anymore. Wait a second. What is that? Oh, my button. Thank you. I've been looking for that all day. Such luck. I thought I'd lost it forever. That was kind of you. Where did you find it? What? You found the button on the Sunfield farm. How is that possible? I didn't even wear that particular coat yesterday or ever. You don't believe me? How dare you? If you think I've been on the Sunfield farm, then prove it. Grr. So let's see. If you're so smart, prove it was me who stole those chickens. You have no evidence. Another part. Oh, back. Let's go ahead. Okay. Let's talk to Tristan. Chicken stolen from the Sunfield farm? How dare you accuse my sister Isolde of that? It was Loki. Why are you snooping around here? Loki did it. How do I know that? Loki always does that sort of thing. You found Isolde's button by the chicken coop. Don't you get it? Loki stole it and placed it by the chicken coop to blame Isolde. He's both sneaky and nasty, that creep. What? How did I know the button was found by the chicken coop? Of course the button must have been by the chicken coop. That's where Loki stole the chickens. You said so. If the button belongs to Isolde, as you're claiming, it's obvious he stole it to blame her. That boy's so rotten, blaming my sister, who's the best and kindest. If I see him, then... Grrr! Listen, if you still think Isolde did it, speak to my grandfather Jacob. He'll vouch for her. Would Isolde have stolen chickens from the Sunfield farm? Oh. No, that can't be right. Isolde is always diligent and always follows the rules. She wouldn't even steal a feather from a chicken. When did I see her last? Early this morning, which is a little unusual, as she's never up that early. Isolde has many good qualities, but being an early bird is not one of them. What was she doing at the time? She came riding on a horse she'd borrowed from the stable. Where had she been? You're all questions, aren't you? I apologize, but I don't have time to speak to you all day. You need to come back later. It's important. Well, so is this. I need to carry sacks from the silo to one of our mills. Otherwise, they won't have any seeds to grind. You'll help me if I tell you more? My back isn't what it used to be, so that would actually be really lovely. Okay, carry a sack to each mill on our grounds, and I'll answer your questions. That's how it's gonna be. Come back once you're done. Alright, so grab that. Take this one up here. Ah, I grabbed it. Next, take this one. Thank you. It was kind of you to help me. What was it that you wanted to know? Where Isolde had been when I saw her this morning? She said she'd awoken early and ridden to Greendale. I thought it was a bit odd since she came from the other direction, but today's youth do all sorts of odd things, so I didn't give it any more thought. Anything else I noticed? Well, I wondered why she had taken the horse with the broken shoe. I haven't had time to replace it, but I put up a notice by the horse's stable saying not to ride it. I asked her how she could have missed it, but she just mumbled back and left in a rush. I don't always understand the ways of today's youth, but that note I left was impossible to miss, unless she'd been there during the night and there had been a power outage killing the lights. If that had been the case, I might have understood. Oh well, I need to keep going. I hope my answers were of some help. Goodbye. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Yes, what is this? Fresh horse tracks on the ground. It seems a horse with a broken horseshoe has walked here recently. What if it was the horse Isolde rode last night? It must be. If I can locate the horse, maybe I can prove it's been on the Sunfield farm. That's the horseshoe. That horse's shoe looks broken. Let me have a closer look at the broken horseshoe. The leaf seems to be stuck to it. Aha! There's a large tree on the Sunfield farm. This leaf could have come from there. It must have been this horse that Isolde rode last night. If I can find tracks belonging to the broken shoe of this horse on the Sunfield farm, it will be conclusive evidence that someone from the Goldspur family was there. I'll ride out there at once. What if I'm right? Alright. A lot of going back and forth. Now look, this horseshoe print looks exactly like the one on the Goldspur farm. It looks pretty recent as well. Someone from Goldspur Farm has been here, and it wasn't too long ago. Now, so let's see if you're so smart. Prove it was me who stole those chickens. You were at the Sunfield farm. At the Sunfield farm? Oh, how do you know I've been to the Sunfield farm? Okay, maybe I was writing this morning, but I haven't been to the Sunfield farm for weeks. Why do you think I have? Tracks from a broken horseshoe. Okay, I'm admitting it. I was at the Sunfield farm, but that's not a crime, is it? I can ride wherever I want. When I was there last, no business of yours. You weren't home last night. Nobody saw me. That is, since I wasn't out, nobody could have seen me, sort of. Mom and Dad always sleep like logs. You're lying. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if you're so smart. Okay. You weren't home last night. I don't say. Mom and Dad said, wait, one more. Okay. So, what am I missing? Do I need to go talk to them? Let's go see. Maybe that's what I'm missing. So, I had all the clues, but I guess I did. Get out of my way. Let's see. No, don't run over a kid. Don't. There we go. Okay. Was Isolde? Was Isolde? I don't know if I'm saying that name right, so I apologize if I'm not. His daughter was out last night, and did she steal chickens from the Sunfield farm? What? What are you saying? Outside in the dead of night, despite her mother and I having strictly forbidden it, and she's stolen chickens? Have I nurtured a thief at my bosom? She's grounded until she's 100 years old. Just wait. What? You were just wondering? She's not a thief? What are you doing? You come to my estate and accuse my daughter of being a chicken thief. Get lost. I haven't noticed anything. I sleep like a log during the night. Don't ever come accusing my daughter of being a thief ever again. Do that and you'll never be welcome here again. Was it you who has wound my husband up so much just now? Don't mind him. He's known for his short fuse. What did you ask him? What? You said Isolde is a chicken thief? Are you out of your mind? You were lucky. You probably caught him so off guard that he didn't really get what you said. If he'd been more alert, both you and your horse would have left faster than you could spell bottom cap. If you have to ask stupid questions, you should have come to me first. Remember that. Don't speak to Angus about anything that will wind him up. Of course Isolde hasn't stolen any chickens. She always does what we tell her, and we have strictly forbidden her to be out at night and from ever visiting the Sunfield farm ever again. That boy Loki and her are not to hang out, and that's that. Why can't she see Loki? That boy is bad news, a terrible influence. How do I know? My son Tristan has told me about him. He always skips work, steals stuff, lies, and is unpleasant to his parents. A person like that is not socialized with my daughter. Am I sure? Shouldn't I trust my own son? Tristan tells lies? You? How dare you? Beware, little girl. Beware the wrath of Goldspur. Grr. Okay, I'll calm down. You don't know us, so you don't quite understand what it is that you're claiming about us. I believe we've reached a point where words alone are not enough for building confidence between us. If you want our help, you'll have to help us. Weed one of our fields and we'll talk later. Do it so that I know you're not only here to spread discontent. I need a couple of minutes to calm down as well. Don't come back until you've removed all the weeds in the field. Oh, did not get on their right side. Right on. Alright. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. My bad. My bad. Let's go this way. So, are all the weeds gone now? Good. If I understand you correctly, some chickens were stolen from the Sunfield farm last night. Why do you think Isolde is the one who did it? Her button was found on the ground next to the chicken coop? That's odd. She would never do such a thing. But I guess we'll have to get to the bottom of this. Just don't wind Angus up again. I don't think Isolde is the culprit, but hmm, maybe the twins know something about this button. They start to giggle every time I get near and tell them they have a secret about Isolde that they don't want to share. I've asked them, but they just run away, choking on giggles. If you can get the secret out of them, you might learn something that can explain all this. Ah! Okay. Okay. Hi. Who are you? Amanda. Amanda, nah. Amanda, do you want to play hide and seek? It's the best game ever. Huh? You want to know our secret? What secret? Our secret about Isolde. Uh, we know something you don't, but we won't tell you. Nah. We promise not to tell Mom and Dad. You're not Mom and Dad. Oh, that's true. Okay. If you want to know, you'll have to find us first. Count to 100 before start looking. No cheating. Ha! You'll never find us. No. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay. Red hot. Red hot. Yay. You found us so quickly. We never thought you'd make it. Want to play more? No? Tell you what we saw last night? Shh. It's a secret. We saw her. Who? Isolde, of course. She climbed out of her bedroom window last night. She does it a lot. We promised not to tell Mom and Dad, but you're not Mom or Dad, so that makes it alright. Where is her bedroom? Over there by the other house. Come back if you want to play more. You were such fun. Bye bye, lemon pie. What's this? It looks like fresh boot marks in the flower bed. It leads both to and from the window, as if someone jumped out of it, was gone for a while, and then came back. The tracks are deep. Whoever made them might still have soil on the soles of their boots. So let's see if you're so smart. Prove it. Was me who stole those chickens. My pleasure. Okay. You weren't home last night. Nobody saw me. That is, since I wasn't out, nobody could have seen me. Sort of. The twins saw you. The twins are lying. Who would believe them? If you have no further evidence. Tracks below the window. What? Boots marks in the flower bed? My boots have soil on them and are of the correct size, okay? I was out last night, but it's no crime being out late at night. I knew it. You have known it. You were at the Sunfield farm. At the Sunfield farm, how do you know? I've been to the Sunfield farm. Jacob saw you coming back. Okay, maybe I was out riding this morning, but I haven't been to the Sunfield farm for weeks. Why do you think I have? Tracks from a broken horseshoe. Okay, I'm admitting it. I was at the Sunfield farm, but that's not a crime, is it? I can ride wherever I want, when I was there last. No business of yours. I knew it. Okay, okay. I admit it. Let's hear it. Okay, okay, I admit it. It's true. I was on the Sunfield farm last night, but I didn't steal any chickens. I was to see Loki. My mother has forbidden me to see him, but we can't bear to be apart. That's why I sneak away at nights to see him in secret. So now you know. But who could have stolen the chickens, and why was my button by the chicken coop? I was never anywhere near it last night. Isolde, what happened is clear as day. Loki stole the chickens. He took your button without you noticing and placed it by the chicken coop to let everybody believe you're a thief. I've told you. That boy is no good. He's trouble and he's used you to getting away with theft. You know I'm telling the truth. There's no use talking about it. Just you stay here with your family and let's forget he ever existed. That's the smart thing to do. No, I don't believe you. Loki would never do that to me. We love each other. He's not a bad person at all. Everybody just blames him when something bad happens, but he's super nice, really. I know he's unpleasant towards everyone else, but he's not a thief. He's just acting that way because everyone's been so rotten. Why won't anyone understand? I need to speak to him. I need to hear it from his own lips. I must ride there. Isolde, wait up. Hey, you need to stop Isolde. Catch up with her and stop her before she can reach the Sunfield farm. If she speaks to Loki, he might trick her into doing something stupid to get away with his crime. You must keep her from speaking to him. She is not to speak to that boy. Hurry. Hello, Amanda. I just spoke to Saga. She told me Loki just admitted to Philip that he stole the chickens. How could he do that to me? Me who loved him so much. How can I go on living after this? How could he do this to me? He's been playing me all along. Tristan was right. Loki's a wretched, good-for-nothing who just cheats and tricks people all the time. I feel so stupid. I'm going back, Amanda. There's nothing left for me here at Sunfield Farm. Tell Loki we're over and that I never want to see him again. Yes, it was me who stole the chickens. Isolde had nothing to do with it. It was just me. I don't want to speak anymore. Go away. What? Why did I place her button on the ground? What about the button? It belonged to Isolde. What? It was her button? I don't understand. What do you want? Isolde is breaking up with me? But I did it for her. Oh no. Why are you still here? Go. Let me suffer in peace. Everything is your fault. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna stop this right here and I will record some more in just a little while or have more tomorrow. I know there wasn't much to do on this one, kind of just going back and forth, but I'm trying to share every little bit of the game. So, I'll catch y'all later or tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed night. Take care. Happy writing, and God bless you.